this particular site, I don't think we've had any accretion, but I believe that we've stopped the erosive tendencies. But this site, again, it has so many factors. You can see rainwater would wash it out, and Shorelock works by having sand and water come in. So even if you put it up here, it's not going to have any effect because the water and the sand will never make it up past the rocky outcrop. So from a technical point of view, this is the most diverse biologically. So it's helpful in that sense to show effects of any of the biological fauna out, or flora and fauna in the sea. But as far as showing the effects on beach accretion, erosion, the most difficult site for sure. Negril has a lot of sand and almost no biological marine resources offshore. In fact, it's just algae and quite a bit. You've got the river there. So from a marine biology perspective, this is the best site from a research purpose. From a Shorelock perspective, it's the most challenging.
For us visually, we can see the change, but it's not at the level, I'm sure, that we can compare it to the other areas that have been treated with Shorelock.
Right, as far as the project success, the other projects you're speaking of that we've done certainly have shown much more accretion.
Right.
But this is the type of project where if it weren't for research purposes, we wouldn't have taken it on. It wouldn't have been undertaken because of just the way that the shoreline is. Historically, this beach pushed out 20 meters. So there was a beach here, quite a significant beach, and the staff here, I think we can get in the office, but they have pictures. This went out, was pushed out quite a ways. And then Hurricane Ivan, I believe, washed it out, and it hasn't recovered since. Dewater, in fact, some beach erosion technologies actually dewater, they pump water out of the beach, and that allows sand to deposit more quickly. Shorelock has some hydrophobic capacity where when the wave crashes, it'll actually come to the sand more quickly. In a particular case where there's rocks and so much, but even where you see sand, there's bedrock there, not too far. And so the dewatering capacity is significant, and the shear forces are significant when they're hitting the stones here. So know that the molecular, bonding of Shorelock is so it's not significant, just enough to be a threshold. We have some here. George, you want to get into the Shorelock?
And what is it? Do you have to? So it's biodegradable.
Biodegradable entirely. It's edible.